Welcome back to the channel. This is the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Let's go back to when I first picked it up. Apple are back. Another year, another iPhone. The drip feed kings of updates. They still managed to create so much hype over a product that still has the same design, although this year, it's a little different. Here is the 15 Pro Max in natural titanium. First impressions, it's grey, or silver, but more grey than the online pictures suggest. It has a slight shimmer of champagne when the light catches it right. Braided USB-C to C. We all owe a massive thanks to the EU for finally giving us an iPhone with USB-C. In the box, there's also a SIM ejector tool, since I'm in the UK. I know you guys in the US don't get them anymore. And Apple stickers. I can't lie, those folks over at Cupertino know how to make a product look good. The finish on this natural titanium is sweet. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Here's the power button, the new action button, and volume up and down. Let's power it on. The display remains the same at 6.7 inches with 120Hz ProMotion and 2000 nits of peak brightness. But the bezels have been reduced, making the phone slightly smaller than the 14 Pro Max. While I set this up, here's the iPhone in direct sunlight to give you an accurate representation of the new colour. Let's talk price. The 15 Pro starts at $999 and the Pro Max at $1199 in both dollars and pounds. If I had to describe the colour, it's like a grey, silvery colour, but in certain light, you get this subtle hint of champagne coming through. You need to see it in person. Besides USB-C, other features on the 15 Pro Max are the 5x optical zoom, action button, A17 Pro chip, and the use of titanium. No more lightning. You'll have to see it. There's finally a cable to charge all smartphones, no matter the brand, and now it brings the iPhone in line with Apple's other USB-C products, like the MacBook and iPad range. Let's talk action button. It replaces the silent switch on the side, and I think it's great. If you know me, my phone was in silent 99% of the time, so I barely used it. Having a button I can map a shortcut to, or use to activate the torch, voice memo, or focus modes is very handy. I'm not a fan of the placement. I know it replaces the silent switch, but on the Pro Max, it's simply out of reach, and could be better placed ergonomically, but the fact this button can do almost anything is excellent. You can program it to launch your favorite app, or even a function within it. It can be used to do simple things like start a timer or open the camera. I would like to see the functionality expanded to include multiple clicks like the power button. I made a tweet about this the other day. I'm hoping this can be altered through software, but it would have been better if it came like that out of the box. If you're wondering about the silent functionality, it's been moved to the control center, so you can toggle this function whenever you need to. The edges of the phone have also been rounded ever so slightly, which makes it a lot nicer to hold. For those of us brave enough to rock the 15 or 15 Pro Max without a case. The titanium finish is cool. It doesn't reduce fingerprints as much as I'd expect it to. If that bothers you, then I'd suggest picking one of the lighter colours. The 15 Pro Max has a 48 megapixel sensor on the main camera and 12 megapixels for the ultra wide and telephoto. This year, Apple have introduced different focal lengths at 24mm, 28mm and 35mm. The equivalent zoom for those are 1x, 1.2x and 1.5. It's a nice to have feature, and if you frequently zoom in whilst taking pictures, it's something you'll appreciate. Also, the new 5x optical zoom is only available on the Pro Max model this year. I suspect Apple will bring it to the Pro model next year in true drip feed fashion. I'll need to do further testing, but it's a welcome change as the previous maximum zoom was 3x optical on the 14 Pro. These are just my initial impressions after unboxing, but I'll drop a review after spending more time with it. If you have any questions about the 15 Pro Max that you'd like answered, leave them in the comment section below and I'll reply or go over them in the next video. So hit subscribe if you'd like to see more. Until next time, thanks for watching and may God watch over you.